Princess Leonor wakes up in silence. Morning light filters through the royal curtains. Spain expects a princess, but she begins the day not as a monarch in waiting, but as a young woman in love. That contradiction is the secret to her mornings. And it changes everything. The palace at dawn is a world few have ever seen. Guards whisper along the corridors. The air carries the scent of polished wood and roses placed by discreet attendants. In one of the grandest yet most private chambers, Princess Leonor opens her eyes, not to the weight of the crown, but to the softness of her own rituals. She reaches first for stillness. A journal rests by her side, its pages filled with delicate handwriting, thoughts she never shares with the press. Every morning she writes one line, a hope, a fear, a promise. This, she says quietly to herself, is where her love story begins. But what does it mean for a future queen to fall in love while Spain watches? Every gesture, every breath, every word carries meaning. And yet her mornings reveal a secret balance, between duty and desire, between crown and heart. After writing, she slips into silence again. She opens the window to let the Madrid air in. The sounds of a city awakening are faint but steady, cars, footsteps, distant church bells. She inhales deeply, grounding herself in the present moment. Then comes the ritual of tea. Not coffee, never the rush of bitterness. Leonor prefers herbal blends, often chamomile or lemon balm, a choice she associates with her grandmother's warmth. She holds the porcelain cup carefully, as though it were a fragile treasure. Each sip is measured, unhurried. In those sips, she claims time that the world rarely gives her. Yet even as she drinks, her thoughts drift, not to royal speeches or state ceremonies but to someone else. Someone whose presence lingers in her routine, even in absence. Who is he? What words were exchanged late at night that carry into her mornings? Whose memory makes her smile when she thinks no one is looking? This is where curiosity deepens. Spain speculates endlessly, tabloids craft stories, but only Leonor knows the truth. And that truth lives in the smallest details, the way she hums quietly as she ties her hair, the way she smooths her gown with unusual care. After tea comes stillness once again. Meditation. She sits cross-legged, eyes closed, lips parted just slightly. The royal emblem may hang on the wall behind her, but she is no emblem here. She is just a young woman, 19 years old, learning how to breathe through the pressures of history. Her instructors once advised her, a queen must master her mind before mastering her realm. She took that lesson to heart. But her meditation is not just for clarity. It is for him, for the love that grows in secret gardens of her mind. She breathes, imagining letters exchanged, glances held too long, silences filled with meaning. Each breath is a vow she cannot yet speak aloud. And then, the transformation begins. Attendants step softly into the room, helping prepare her appearance for the day. Fabrics chosen with care, sometimes Spanish silk, sometimes Danish embroidery, each piece carrying a silent message. Leonor allows the help, but she never lets them see the thoughts she guards inside. Behind her composed expression lies the heart of a girl who wonders how much of herself she can ever truly share with the world. Here lies the tension. Every morning, she must decide how much of Leonor belongs to Spain, and how much belongs to love. The answer shifts daily, like the morning light. Breakfast arrives, simple, never extravagant. Fruits, bread, a touch of olive oil. Yet even here, her choice speaks volumes. She eats slowly, listening to faint music, sometimes classical, sometimes modern. And if she chooses a melody that reminds her of him, no one else notices. But she feels it. Every note ties her closer to the hidden story unfolding in her heart. Her sister Sophia sometimes joins her, bringing laughter and sisterly teasing. Sophia notices the glimmer in her sister's eyes, the way Leonor drifts into daydreams. But she does not press. Sisters know without words. A smile exchanged across the breakfast table says more than any confession. As the morning deepens, the royal schedule waits, meetings, briefings, lessons in protocol. But before she leaves her chamber, Leonor performs one last act. She looks into the mirror. Not to admire beauty, though beauty is there. She looks to remind herself of duality. She whispers softly, "You are a daughter, a sister, a queen to be, and a woman in love." That whisper carries her through the day. It is the secret anchor of her morning. And it sparks the questions that surround her. How will love shape her reign? How will duty shape her love? Can Spain accept a queen whose heart belongs first to a man, and not to the throne? This is why her morning routine matters. It is not just tea and silence, not just reflection and dress. It is the hidden stage where two destinies meet, royalty and romance. Every sunrise draws her closer to a choice, a revelation, a day when her private routine will become a public story. And yet, for now, the secret remains safe. Only the walls of Zarzuela Palace know her whispered hopes. Only the morning light has witnessed her gentle beginnings. Only those who watch closely can sense the truth, that the future of Spain awakens each morning with a love story written in silence. But silence does not last forever. Love grows. Secrets unfold. And one morning soon, Spain will awaken not just to its queen, but to the woman who dares to love openly. Until then, each dawn carries the same quiet promise. Princess Leonor's gentle start is not just routine. It is the first chapter of a royal love story that belongs to history.